So here's a couple of geometric probability questions, but now we have these areas going on here. And it says we're going to choose a point inside the rectangle, and then we want to figure out what's the probability it's inside the triangle. And there's other things here, a trapezoid, a square, all these different parts. But the first one says triangle. So first of all, what's the area of the rectangle? Well, the area of the rectangle is 48 times 24. So 48 times 24, 1152. So what's the area of the triangle? Well, a triangle is 1/2 base times height, or 1/2 10 times 10. So 10 times 10 is 100, divided by 2, that's 50. Okay, so finally we want the probability it's in the triangle. Well, there's 50 in the triangle divided by 1152, not in the triangle, or total. So 50 in the triangle divided by 1152 total, 0.04. Nearest hundredth, 0.04. So now the same idea says what's the probability it's in the trapezoid or the square? So I need to find both of those. Of course, the rectangle stays the same as it did here, but now I've got the area of the trapezoid is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times the height, which is 1/2 18 plus 12 times 6. 1/2 18 plus 12 times 6 is 90. So the trapezoid is 90. And the square is 10 times 10, or 100. So now the probability it's the trapezoid or the square is 90 plus 100 over 1152, or 190 over 1152. .16. Now here it says what's the probability it's not in the square? And so I'll show you a way I would think about it. First of all, what's the probability it is in the square? Well, the probability it is in the square is 100 divided by 1152. So 100 divided by 1152. That's 0.09. 0.09. That's the probability it is in the square. So the probability it's not in the square is 1 minus 0.09. Now, another way to do this problem is to say if 100 is in the square, what's not in the square? Well, it's 1152 minus 100, or 1052. And if I took 1052 and divided it by 1152, I would get 0.91, the same answer we got. Finally, find the probability that the point is in the part of the rectangle that isn't the square, the triangle, or the trapezoid. So it does not include that. So first of all, I'm going to do it like I did this one. So first of all, what I'm going to say is what's the probability it's in the square or the triangle or the trapezoid? Well, that's going to be the square was 100. The triangle was 90. The trapezoid was 90. The triangle was 50. And the whole thing is 1152. Now this is the area that is in these things. So that's 190 plus 50. That's 240 divided by 1152. 21%. So the probability it's not in one of those is 1 minus 0.21, or 79%.